Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Buffon deals with that, nice and simple. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet. Chance to deliver. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Seedorf. Madrid claim it back to much approval. Cafu plays it in. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Eto'o. And here's Hullet.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
That pass has been well intercepted. Nedved pinches it off him. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Hullet. Vieira conjures time and space where few can.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Thuram. Yamal.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Jordi Alba. Desailly is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And this is Dembele. Yamal. Vinicius Junior. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. And here's Hullet, and Hullet! Goal, Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're...
Tries a shot! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Nedved. Now it's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Leicester herring after the ball here. And they can counter here. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh no, this does not look good. Nedved. And it's Seedorf. And here's Seedorf. And this is Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Now it's Hullet. Plenty to... Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you. Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Vieira. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Yamal. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now the breakaway. So we've reached the hour mark. He won't be happy with that one. Ferdinand has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Eto'o. Nedved going about things with real menace. Seedorf. Vinicius Junior threads one in, and it's Seedorf. No way through. Yamal, and that interception was most necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking tidy in possession here, caresses it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Yaya Toure. Cafu. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Eto'o. Over to the right flank. Vieira. And here's Hullet.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Dembele. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Milan have their second corner now. Getting up there! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And that has been cleared. Vinicius Junior. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And he's being shifted off it. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Eto'o. Desai gets it clear. It's Eto'o! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Nice looking ball. Floated through. Lovely bit of skill. Forced to go back. And this is Nedved. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hullet. And time is up. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Nedved. Nedved. Good purposeful running this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Opts for safety. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Cafu is flagged offside. Seedorf. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. And here's Dembele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Zanetti. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Dembele. It's Nedved. Ibrahimovic does well to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Hullet. No way through, so back it comes. The ball has bounced loose now. Nedved. Morris ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Half an hour played now. Cafu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Showing great feet there. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's the chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good vision. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. And it's Nedved. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Seedorf. And that's been intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Vieira.
Down to business again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Oh, good read. Now it's Hullet. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Cafu. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Incoming delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Some resolute defending there. And now they can spring out of defence.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. He's looking wide. And here's Hullet. Looking for a runner. Nedved. So what can they make of this? Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. He is just caressing the ball. Seedorf. He's a sharp little ball here. Nesta can clear it away. Threads one in. Vieira can get it clear.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Corner
10.
number 2 then.
Numero 19. Numero 17. Seedorf. Numero 14.
Leicester
Numero 6.
attempts a clearance.
Lasciano il campo per il
Iniesta
numero
making
15.
good progress on the right hand
Il numero
side.
13. Il numero 9. Iniesta.
And it's going to be
Il numero
another one.
18. Il numero 4. Javier Zanetti.
Milan
Cambio di
have
giocatore.
their third corner. And he thumps it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. He's through here. Del Piero might just make this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale is fouled. Now it's Del Piero.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Not the most accurate pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Kaka. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Del Piero. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Madrid are making a change now.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 minutes to be added on. Adriano! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. They're up and running then.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Vinicius Junior gets across and deals with it. And it's Hullet. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This time, surely! Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And Dijk does really well there, he is strong. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental, to him. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Great ball, and he's in here. He's found a way through. Oh, good block against the crossbar. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zanetti. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. Nesta getting this one clear. And this is Roberto Carlos. And he's heaved it away. Zanetti. Nicely. Decent chance! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And this is Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Chance, surely!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nedved, lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And it's Messi. And Zanetti. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Vinicius Junior. Look at the space here. Very nicely done. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic shifted it to the flank. Messi, Hullet, Messi.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Nedved. Milan. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And this is Dembele. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nedved plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. He's in one or big chance! And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on.
Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Cross from... Gets his head on it! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan with the lead. Roberto Carlos. It's a goal kick. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Nedved shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cafu.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Antonetti. Vinicius Junior looking tidy in possession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Vinicius Junior engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an imaginative pass. Dida gets it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Over to the right flank. And they've got rid. Messi. Good purposeful running this. And the finish! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's managed to gift it back. The final 5 minutes. Spread to the right. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. An exchange of stares, and here we go. One back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he can clear it away. Taken back almost at once. Some really good ball movement. Pele, can he get it through? Vieira calmly anticipates. Knocks it into space. That's a decent clearance. And it's Vieira. They have held on just. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Seedorf! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ambitious ball here. It's a goal kick.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Pullet proving a very adept shot, surely! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Drives it. Oh, good effort! Firm